My beloved child, hear my voice in this moment, for I am speaking directly to you. I have drawn you here, not by accident, not by chance, but because your spirit has been searching for me, even in ways you do not always recognize. Do not turn away, for this word is not a passing thought. This is the voice of eternity reaching into your heart. This moment is sacred. This moment is meant for you. I know your name. I have called you by name since before you were formed in your mother's womb. You are not hidden from me, though you have often felt invisible to the world. I see you when no one else sees you. I hear the cries you have swallowed down in silence. I understand the weight you carry, the worries you never speak aloud, the fears you hide behind your smile, the battles that rage inside your soul. You have felt the sting of rejection, the pain of betrayal, the exhaustion of trying to be strong when you feel weak inside. And yet here you are, listening, searching, hoping that maybe, just maybe, I have a word for you. And I do. This message is personal. It is not for the crowd, not for the masses, not for someone else you think might need it more than you. It is for you. I am reaching into the secret place of your heart where no human hand can reach, and I am saying, I know you. I love you. I have not forgotten you. Do not believe the lies that whisper you are unworthy, that you are too broken, that you are too far gone. No mistake you have made disqualifies you from my love. No sin is stronger than my mercy. No failure is greater than my forgiveness. I did not choose you because of your perfection. I chose you because you are mine. You belong to me, and nothing, no darkness, no past, no enemy can take you from my hand. You may think your prayers have gone unheard, but I tell you now, every prayer you whispered, every tear you shed, every longing you carried, I have seen, I have felt, I have recorded in my heart. Not one of your cries has been wasted. Not one of your struggles hath been ignored. Even when you thought I was silent, I was nearer than your own breath, holding you, guiding you, preparing you for what is to come. Do not turn away now, because this is the hour I am calling you closer. This is the moment I am opening a door in your spirit, a door that will not be closed again. I am placing before you an invitation to step into the fullness of my love, to lay down the heavy burdens that have bent your shoulders, to release the chains of guilt and shame that have wrapped around your heart. I am not here to condemn you. I did not come to condemn the world, and I have not come to condemn you. I am here to lift you up, to heal you, to remind you of who you are in me. You are not your mistakes. You are not your failures. You are not the sum of your regrets. You are my beloved, my chosen, my creation, my child. I formed you with care, with intention, with purpose. You are not a mistake. You are not forgotten. You have felt like others overlook you, like you are always standing in the shadow of someone else's success, someone else's blessings. But I say to you, I see you. I know the hidden sacrifices you have made, the times you chose kindness when no one noticed, the times you gave when no one thanked you, the times you stood in faith even when it felt like the ground beneath you was breaking. I saw it all, and none of it will go unrewarded. Do not despise the seasons of waiting you have endured. I know they have felt endless. I know you have questioned why others seemed to move forward while you stood still. But I tell you now, the waiting was not wasted. I was planting strength in your spirit. I was teaching your heart to lean on me. I was preparing you for a blessing greater than you could imagine, for if it had come too soon, it would have crushed you instead of lifted you. Type I trust you, God. In every storm if you've seen him steady your soul. I speak this with urgency. You not turn away. Do not let the distractions of this world steal this word from you. Do not let doubt silence the truth I am pouring into your soul. This message is not random. It is not coincidence. This is divine timing. You have cried out for a sign, for a word, for an answer, and here it is. This is my voice. This is my hand stretched toward you. This is the whisper of eternity in your ear saying, I am with you. I know the voices that war against your mind. The voice of fear that says you are not enough. The voice of shame that says you cannot be forgiven. The voice of despair that says nothing will ever change. But hear me. Those voices are lies. My voice is truth, and my truth sets you free. You are more than enough because I am in you. You are forgiven because I shed my blood for you. You are not hopeless because I am the God who makes all things new. When I look at you, I do not see your failures. I see your future. I see the beauty I placed within you. I see the strength you do not yet realize you have. I see the purpose that is still unfolding in your life. And I tell you this, the story is not over. The chapter you are living through now is not the end. I am writing something new, something that will cause even your enemies to stand in silence, something that will lift your head and restore your joy. My love for you is not fragile. It does not shift with your moods. It does not disappear when you fall. It is constant, unshakable, eternal. Nothing you could ever do will make me love you less, and nothing you could ever do will make me love you more. I love you because I am love itself, and you are mine. Child, I want you to feel the urgency of my heart. Do not delay. Do not put this off until another time. You have waited long enough. You have suffered in silence long enough. You have carried guilt long enough. Today is the day of freedom. Today is the day of new beginnings. Today is the day I call you back into the fullness of my embrace. Come as you are. Do not wait until you feel ready, until you feel worthy, until you feel strong. Come in your weakness, and I will be your strength. Come in your brokenness, and I will be your healer. Come in your doubt, and I will be your faith. Come in your emptiness, and I will fill you with living water that never runs dry. Do not say in your heart, this cannot be for me. This is for someone else. I tell you again, it is for you. You who feel unseen. You who feel forgotten. You who feel like you are barely holding on. I came for you. I speak to you. I died for you. And now I am calling you to rise again with me. I have watched you stand at the edge of surrender, wanting to trust me fully, but holding back out of fear. Fear of disappointment, fear of being let down again. But I am not man that I should lie, nor the Son of Man that I should break my promise. My word is sure. My love is unchanging. I will not fail you. You think you have lost too much time. You think it is too late for you. But hear me. I redeem time. I restore years the enemy has stolen. I make all things new. Your story is not too broken for me to use. In fact, it is through your brokenness that my glory shines brightest. What others see as ashes, I will turn into beauty. What others called wasted, I will call redeemed. This is not a small invitation. This is not a temporary feeling. This is eternity calling your name. Heaven itself leans near when a heart like yours is ready to surrender, ready to receive. Do not ignore this. Do not harden your heart. This moment is holy, set apart, crafted by my hand to remind you that you are mine. Lift your eyes, child. Lift your head. Let the weight fall from your shoulders. Let the shame break from your spirit. Let the fear dissolve in my presence. I am with you. I am for you. I am here, right now, closer than you realize, stronger than you fear, greater than every obstacle before you. You belong to me. You are loved. You are chosen. You are redeemed. You are mine. My beloved child, let me draw you deeper now. You have listened to my voice in the invitation, and now I want to touch the hidden places of your soul, the corners of your heart where you have carried burdens alone. Let me speak to the part of you that you rarely show to anyone, the part you keep tucked away beneath smiles, responsibilities, and the demands of life. I see the weight you have been carrying. I see the heaviness that sits upon your chest when you wake in the morning, the quiet sighs you release when no one is watching, the tiredness that lingers in your body even when you have rested. These are not invisible to me. You have learned how to carry these burdens silently because you did not want to trouble others, because you did not want to appear weak, because you thought perhaps no one would understand. But I understand. I have walked the road of sorrow. I have felt the sting of rejection, the loneliness of silence, the agony of unanswered cries. You are not alone in your pain, for I am with you even in the moments you feel most abandoned. You have fears you rarely admit out loud. Fear of failing again. Fear of being hurt again. Fear that you will never become what you hope to be. You have doubts that whisper in the night, questions that rise when the world is quiet, and your thoughts cannot be silenced. Sometimes you wonder if you are truly loved. Sometimes you wonder if your prayers matter, if your life has meaning, if there is really a purpose in all of this. You wrestle with those doubts in silence, thinking perhaps you should not feel them, thinking that faith means never questioning. But hear me, child. I do not despise your questions. I do not turn away because of your doubts. I am not angry with your fears. Instead, I lean closer to you. I invite you to bring them into my hands, because I am big enough to hold them. I see what no one else sees. I see the moments you put on a brave face when inside you were breaking. I see the nights you cried quietly into your pillow, hiding your tears from the world. I see the times you gave of yourself even when you were running on empty, the times you encouraged others while you yourself longed for encouragement. I see the way you keep going, even when you feel tired and unseen. The world may overlook you, but I never do. There are secret struggles you have carried, battles fought in silence, temptations that have weighed on your heart, habits you want to break but cannot seem to escape, guilt that creeps in, telling you that you should be stronger, that you should have overcome by now, shame that whispers that if people truly knew you, they would turn away. But I tell you the truth. I know it all, and still, I love you. I know the thoughts you hide, the fears you bury, the choices you regret. And I am not repelled by them. I do not recoil from your weakness. Instead, I move closer, for I came not for the perfect but for the broken, not for the righteous but for those who know they are in need of healing. From the depths of our heart, we humbly ask for your support, as our only purpose is to bring true joy, peace, and comfort into your life while drawing you closer in devotion and reverence to God. And if our work has touched your soul, you may lovingly support us through the super thanks button down below. Your soul longs for freedom. You may not always have the words for it, but deep within, you hunger for peace, for rest, for release from the constant pressure. That longing is not a weakness, it is the echo of eternity within you. It is your spirit recognizing that you were made for more than constant striving, more than endless anxiety, more than carrying weight that was never meant to rest on your shoulders. You were made for me. You were made to walk in my love, to live in my peace, to breathe in my presence. When others look at you, they may not see the depth of your struggle. They see only fragments, glimpses of your story, but I see the whole. I see the beginning, the middle, and the end. I see the parts you hide, and I see the parts you do not yet understand yourself. I know the fears you cannot put into words. I know the disappointments that cut so deeply you rarely allow yourself to revisit them. I know the moments you looked in the mirror and wondered if you were enough. And my answer is this: you are more than enough because you are mine. Child, I am awakening your soul in this moment. I am calling you out of the numbness that has tried to take root in your heart. You have walked through seasons where you felt you had to harden yourself just to survive, where you pushed down your feelings just to keep moving forward. But I am not calling you to survive, I am calling you to live. To feel again, to hope again, to dream again. Do not be afraid of the tenderness rising in your heart right now. That is my spirit moving within you, breaking through the walls you have built, reminding you that you were not created to live behind armor forever. I see the secrets you carry, the memories you push away, the mistakes that haunt you. But hear me clearly, you are not defined by those things. Your worth is not measured by your past, nor by your failures, nor by the opinions of others. Your worth is sealed by my love, proven by the cross, secured by my blood. You may see yourself as broken, but I see you as beloved. You may see yourself as scarred, but I see the beauty of one who has endured. You may see yourself as disqualified, but I see you as chosen. Do not be afraid to let me into those locked places of your heart. You have hidden them because you were afraid of judgment, afraid of rejection, afraid that no one could ever understand. But I understand, more than you can imagine. I was despised and rejected. I carried sorrow and grief. I bore the weight of sin, not my own, but yours, and the world's. I know what it feels like to be crushed under a weight too heavy to bear. That is why I invite you now, give me your burdens. Give me your pain. Give me the fears you cannot name. I am strong enough to carry what you cannot. Your soul is awakening to the truth that you are seen. You have longed to be noticed, to be understood, to be valued. And while the world may have overlooked you, I have not. From the very beginning, I have seen every detail of your life. The moments you laughed, the moments you wept, the choices you regret, the victories you celebrated, the words that wounded you, the prayers you whispered in desperation. All of it. I have seen it all, and none of it has caused me to turn away from you. Instead, it has only drawn me closer, because my love does not waver. Hear my promise now. Nothing is hidden from me, and yet nothing disqualifies you from my love. I see what no one else sees. I hear what no one else hears. When you sigh in exhaustion, I hear it as clearly as a shout. When your tears fall silently, I feel each one as if it were pressed against my own face. When your heart aches with words you cannot even form, I hear the cry beneath the silence. And I answer not always in the way you expect, not always in the timing you desire, but always in the way that is best, always in the way that will bring life to your soul. You are awakening now to the truth that you are not alone. Loneliness has whispered to you. Isolation has pressed on you. You have felt that no one truly understands you, that even when surrounded by others, you are unseen. But I am closer than anyone else could ever be. I dwell within you. I am the breath in your lungs, the beat in your heart. You are never unseen by me, never forgotten, never alone. Do not mistake silence for absence. There have been seasons where you thought I was far from you, when my voice seemed quiet, when my presence felt distant. But I tell you this, I was there all along. In the silence, I was shaping you. In the waiting, I was strengthening you. In the dark, I was still the light guiding your steps. You may not have seen me, but I was there. You may not have felt me, but I was carrying you. And now I am awakening you to the truth that I have never left you, not for a moment. Your soul is awakening to hope. You have felt despair. You have felt the heaviness of hopelessness. But I am breathing new hope into you now. Not a shallow hope that fades with circumstances, but a living hope, rooted in me, unshakable, eternal. This hope will anchor you through storms, will carry you through valleys, will lift you when you fall. Listen to me, child. The burdens you have carried are not your destiny. The fears that haunt you are not your future. The doubts that trouble you are not greater than my truth. I am awakening you to see that you are more than your struggles. You are more than your pain. You are more than the labels others have placed on you. You are mine. And because you are mine, nothing can separate you from my love. Not death, not life, not angels, not demons, not fears for today, not worries about tomorrow. Nothing in all creation will ever separate you from my love for you. So let your soul awaken. Let the light of my truth shine into every dark corner. Let the weight fall from your shoulders. Let the chains break from your spirit. For I am here, and I am doing a new work in you. I am awakening your soul to life, to freedom, to love, to hope. You are seen. You are known. You are loved. And you are mine. My beloved child, listen carefully, for I am speaking a promise into your life. I am declaring a change that is coming. A change so great, so undeniable, that no one will be able to deny that my hand has moved. The work I am about to do will silence doubters, quiet critics, and leave even your enemies speechless. I am about to reveal myself in your life in such a way that it will be clear. This was not chance. This was not coincidence. This was not your own strength. This was me. You have waited long. You have endured seasons that felt endless. Times when your prayers seemed unanswered. Days when your hope felt weak. The delay has tested you, stretched you, refined you. He has caused you to wonder if I hadn't forgotten you. But hear my voice now. I have not forgotten. I have not abandoned. I have not turned away. I have been working in silence, preparing in secret, setting the stage for what is about to unfold. My timing is not your timing. I know you have struggled with the weight. I know you have grown weary of holding on when the breakthrough felt far away. You have asked, why, Lord? Why the delay? Why do others move forward while I remain stuck? Why do I pray and not see the answer? And I tell you now, the delay was never a denial. The waiting was never wasted. I was weaving together details beyond your sight. I was protecting you from battles you could not yet fight. I was building strength in you, deep roots that could not be shaken. What you thought was me being silent was me working behind the scenes, lining people, opening doors, preparing provision. The change that is coming will be undeniable. Even those who doubted you, who mocked your faith, who questioned your hope, will have to admit, something divine has happened here. The blessing that is coming is not small. It is not hidden. It will be seen, and it will point back to my glory. I will lift you in such a way that no one can say it was by human effort. I will bless you in such a way that no one can deny it was my hand. Child, I have heard your cries in the midnight hours. I have seen the moments you wanted to give up, when despair sat heavy on your shoulders. Yet you held on. Even in weakness, you held on. Even in doubt, you whispered prayers. Even in fear, you reached for me. And because you did not let go, because you clung to me when you had nothing else, I will honor you. I will show myself strong in your life. The promise I give you is not empty. My word does not return void. When I speak, it is accomplished. When I declare, it is done. Heaven and earth may pass away, but my word stands forever. And my word to you is this: a shift is coming. A breakthrough is near. What once seemed impossible will be made possible. What once was closed will open. What once was barren will bear fruit. There will be those who look at you in wonder. They will say, how did this happen? How did they overcome? How did they rise when everything was against them? And your answer will not be in boasting of yourself, but in declaring my glory. You will say, the Lord has done this. The Lord has made a way. The Lord has lifted me. You have endured the criticism of others. You have felt the sting of being misunderstood, underestimated, overlooked. People have doubted your worth, questioned your calling, dismissed your potential. But I have seen what they could not. I have placed within you seeds of greatness that are now ready to burst forth. I have placed in you strength that even you do not fully see. And I will bring forth what I planted, and no man, no critic, no enemy will be able to stop. Comment, you are my refuge, Lord, if he's been your safe place in trouble. I will silence the mouths of those who spoke against you. Not by your hand, not by your arguments, not by your proving, but by my work in your life. When they see what I do, their words will falter. Their judgments will crumble. Your doubts will be silenced. For my blessing will speak louder than any critic. My power will shout louder than any lie. I know you have felt the pain of waiting. There were moments when you thought the promise had passed you by. But child, I'm not bound by time. I am the author of time, the one who holds every season in my hands. What seems delayed to you is right on schedule with me. If I had answered too soon, you would not have been ready. If I had moved before the right time, the blessing would have crushed you instead of lifted you. But now, the fullness of time has come. Now, the appointed hour draws near. You will look back on the waiting and understand that it was necessary. You will see how I protected you from relationships that would have harmed you, from paths that would have led you astray, from opportunities that would have been traps. You will realize that my delays were shields, my not yets were acts of love. For now, as the promise comes forth, it will be clear. It could only have happened now. It could only have happened this way, It could only have happened because of me. Do not despise the days of small beginnings. Do not think that the little progress you have seen means nothing. Even the smallest sprout is evidence of a seed alive beneath the soil. You have been planted deep in seasons of obscurity, but now comes the season of growth, of visibility, of harvest. What has been hidden will be revealed. What has been buried will rise. My promise to you is not fragile, is not uncertain. It is as sure as the rising sun, as steady as the stars I set in the heavens. Though everything around you may shift, though people may waver, though circumstances may change, my word remains the same. And my word to you is this: I am about to do something in your life that no one will be able to ignore. I will turn your mourning into dancing. I will turn your weeping into joy. I will turn your ashes into beauty. I will turn your wilderness into a garden. You will see the fulfillment of my word. You will see the fruit of your faith. You will see the reward of your endurance. And when it happens, you will know that it was worth the wait. You will know that I never left you, never abandoned you, never failed you. You will look at the blessing, at the open door, at the healing, at the restoration, and you will say, surely the Lord has been faithful. Surely the Lord has done what he promised. Do not be afraid of how long it has taken. Do not fear that the promise has slipped away. My timing is perfect. My hand is steady. My plan is unfolding even now. Trust me. Hold on a little longer. Believe in my word. For the change is near, closer than you realize, nearer than you dare hope. You are stepping into a season where the things that once held you back will lose their grip, where the words spoken against you will lose their power, where the doubts in your mind will be silenced by undeniable evidence of my work. You will not have to fight to prove yourself, for my hand upon you will prove everything. The divine promise is this: I will finish what I started. I will not leave you halfway. I will not abandon the work of my hands. What I began in you, I will bring to completion. And when it is done, it will be beautiful. It will be glorious. It will be greater than you ever imagined. So lift your eyes, child. Do not look down in despair. Do not fix your gaze on what has not yet happened. Lift your eyes to me, the author and finisher of your faith. Trust that I am faithful. Trust that my promises are true. Trust that I am working even now. For the time is coming, and it is near. The shift is on the horizon. The breakthrough is at the door. And when it comes, it will be undeniable, unshakable, unstoppable. This is my promise to you, and I do not lie. Hold fast, beloved. Hold fast. Your season of fulfillment is here. Write amen if you are ready for God's breakthrough, and share this video so someone else can receive their miracle.